to talk about AI.
AI has ruined my life.
We are all tired of AI at this point.
Reality can't even be trusted anymore.
Generative AI
Is going to take over the world.
Growing nightmare that is AI-generated art.
There's even a name for it, AI Slop.
AI Slop.
AI slop.
AI Slop.
It's generic,
It's lazy.
Disgusting.
parasitic, boring.
Ugly. Terrifying.
It seriously sucks.
Everyone should just commission artists.
Instead of AI that forms any resemblance to what real art
Real art.
Real art.
Real art.
Real art.
Real art.
Real art.
looks like.
It's slop.
Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop. Slop.
Shut the fuck up! Every single day, I hear the same shit. Slop, 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 slop. Don't you have anything else to talk about?
Did you take your medicine?
No. Anti-AI people are some of the most sensitive, most insufferable, and most uninformed people I've ever seen in my entire life. They see some random guy upload an AI-generated image on the internet, and they act as if someone ran over their fucking dog, bro. Why are you laughing, bitch? Let me tell you something. AI is one of the best things to ever happen to art and content creation. And I'm sick and tired of pretending that it's not. And in today's video, I'm gonna debunk every single claim that people use to shit talk AI so that you finally understand how fucking amazing this technology is, especially for art and content creation. Let's begin! First of all, can we talk about how unhinged some of these anti-AI people are? We need a slur for people who constantly use AI and ChatGPT.
What?
I would genuinely love to do physical violence to whoever creates AI art. Bro, what the fuck is this, man? Why the hell are they always so triggered, man? I genuinely think that anyone who is liking watching AI content deserves jail time at the very least. Jail time at the very least. Bro. Yeah, AI should be illegal and punishable by up to 15 years in prison. 15? Why so easy on them? I think it should be punishable by 50 years. Holy shit, bro. Not even Diddy got that long.
Out of pocket for that shit.
Predominantly black neighborhoods are losing access to water and clean air because of generative AI, bro. Bro, what the fuck is going on in the hood, bro?
Things has changed around here.
And now, probably the worst comment I've ever read. So there's this guy who apparently lost his mom when he was a child or something like that. And he only had like one picture of them together. So he decided to turn the picture into a video with AI so he can see how his mom is hugging him and shit, right? You know, kind of wholesome, whatever, bro, who cares? I don't have a soul anyways. What could you possibly see something negative about that, right? Well, someone did! AI is probably the biggest, most dangerous real-world source of dystopian info hazards. Let me just put in 17,000 buzzwords in the first sentence. Have you no soul? If I was the guy, I would literally just AI generate the mom to flip him off, bro. Just say, bro, that would be the funniest shit ever. So after going through tons of these weird-ass comments, I've seen some reoccurring talking points. Some topics that people bring up every single fucking time someone is saying anything positive about AI. And I'm gonna debunk them all. Starting with the dumbest argument. Because there's one thing that I always see these anti-AI people mention, which is the environment.
AI is bad for the environment.
Your use of AI is killing the planet.
Killing the environment.
ChatGPT uses this much water for a 100-word email.
An absurd amount of water.
Y'all need to stop using AI. It's wasting 15 liters of water. Oh my god, bro. This shit is drinking more water than a cow, bro. Since I'm a very curious person, I wanted to see if this claim is true. It's not only false, it is very false. Because I found out that one ChatGPT prompt wastes around 1/15 of a teaspoon of water. And for the visual learners, this is around 15 liters of water. Yeah, bro, 1/15 of a teaspoon or 15 liters? Brother, it's almost the same, isn't it? But I know what you're thinking. Obviously, this is just a text prompt. For image generation, they're using way more water, right? True. Because one AI-generated image uses up 1 to 4 liters of water. At least according to ChatGPT. And this is the proof that AI just uses up way too much water, right? Not so fast, cowboy. Have you ever eaten a hamburger? Because one hamburger patty uses up 1,500 liters of water. And that's just one singular hamburger patty. To get the same amount of water waste with ChatGPT, you need at least 4.5 million text prompts. Or generate around 500 images. But Redel, I'm a vegan anyway. One cup of coffee wastes around 140 liters of water. But hey, as long as anti-AI people stay consistent and don't drink coffee, we should be fine.
Because if AI stands for artificial intelligence, then who has real intelligence?
Democrats control the weather.
Think about the impact on the environment.
If you want to save the environment, you should probably stop eating burgers and stop drinking coffee instead of lying about how much water AI is wasting. Why the hell are people spreading misinformation? It's rude! Oh god. And now, one of the most annoying things ever, bro. If I haven't triggered you by now, I'm probably gonna trigger you with the thing that I'm gonna say next. A lot of times, when people wanna shit on AI, they say things like,
You should always choose to commission real artists to make actually cool pieces of art.
Everyone should just commission artists instead of using AI.
Pay your artists! Support small businesses! No disrespect. But why would I give a fuck? Why would I give a person money for a product if AI can do it much cheaper, much faster, and sometimes even better than the artist himself?
Why should you pay artists instead of generating art for free? Because you should care about other people.
Supporting humans in human jobs is good because they need to live. If your livelihood relies on people giving you money, not because of your product, but because you're human, brother, you have a very strange business strategy. There's a lot of people that say that art is a luxury. Not everyone should be able to afford art. But the thing is, a lot of people who buy art don't buy art because of artistic reasons. They buy it for practical reasons. Imagine this. You're some random guy from India and you want to buy a logo for your hot dog stand. You go onto Twitter to commission an artist for your logo and you find people who are selling fucking emojis for 30 bucks a pop. And you're like, bro, how the fuck am I supposed to afford this shit? So if I was the Indian in question and I saw people on Twitter charging my entire weeks of earnings for a commission, I would just think to myself, why the fuck would I do that? Why would I pay someone a random commission hoping that he's gonna come up with something that I actually want if I can just ask an AI over and over and over again until it gets it just right by paying a fraction of a fraction of a fraction the cost? Why? So the whole support artist thing, I don't understand. If I want to support someone, I would just give him money for free. I would just donate to him. I wouldn't just buy shit that I don't need, right? Oh god. And now let's get to my favorite topic. AI is theft.
What? Generative AI operates off of stolen work.
A lot of people are saying that using AI is inherently bad because for AI to work, it needs to be trained on already existing content. And usually it's happening without the artist's consent, right? Now my issue is, isn't that what art is anyways? Go to any Twitter profile ever. What is the first thing you see? Anime shit. A lot of fucking anime. That's very weird. Did all of those people just come up with the anime art style by themselves? Or did those people learn the art style from other people's content? No way! No! The only way for a person to create art is if you're inspired by other people's art. Like, did this guy get permission to draw Naruto? Did this guy get permission to draw Son Goku? Probably not. And if you ask those same people if they support AI art, they'd be like, no, AI art is bad because it's trained on other people's content. Yeah, Like you did, right? Or did you get consent to draw Sonic and then sell fan art of it? Probably not. And this is not only a thing with random internet artists, even the biggest artists in the world right now, people like Hideo Kojima, who people are worshipping as if he's Jesus Christ himself, created art that is either heavily inspired or sometimes blatantly copied by other people's work. How is this shit any less different than when AI is analyzing tens of thousands of pictures to create a unique one when you type in a prompt? Hint, it isn't. Here's a little hot take. If AI is theft for taking other people's work, then the biggest thieves on the planet would be content creators. People are using memes in their videos, right? Do YouTubers have licenses to use memes like that? Like if you're putting like a SpongeBob meme in your video, did you ask Viacom or Nickelodeon or whoever the fuck if you can use SpongeBob in your video? Like technically you would need like a license for that, even if it's a meme. Technically this is not legal, right? Or like how many YouTubers are using random stock images in their videos? Like, did you pay for that? Can you use that? Is this ethical to steal people's like product, steal people's art, steal people's photography that they uploaded onto stock images to make money? Is this legal? Is this ethical? Is this moral? Because everyone's doing it. Like, I'm not pretending to be like better than everyone else, because obviously I also use random fucking shit off the internet in memes, right? But I'm not standing there and being like, yeah, but are you ethical? No, are you ethical? Is this ethical? I would never do this. No, I'm an ethical YouTuber. I would never do this, pendejo. So why are we focusing on AI that indirectly replicates someone's work when there's YouTubers who are literally using other people's content, unedited, and showing them in their videos? You would think that one thing is much worse than the other, but people don't give a fuck. They just want to shit talk AI for no reason. And now, we're gonna go full circle to my favorite talking point.
Slop.
AI is slop. We should ban AI because it's gonna unleash tons of slop onto the internet. Have you ever spent a single second on the internet before? Brother, 99% of internet content is slop anyways. What? Most of the shit that you see online is random, unwatchable garbage anyways. I don't think that a couple of dancing cat videos is gonna do much to the internet environments, bro. Don't get me wrong. I agree. AI is gonna make garbage content way more easy to make. But guess what? So has every type of invention ever. You know, like people have been ranting about phone cameras because now everyone can take a random mirror selfie without any artistic value whatsoever. So we have to ban digital cameras to have less slop. Well, no. Phone cameras do make it easier to create shit photos, but it also gives photographers who are good at photography much more access to create amazing pictures. Or like video editing programs. 100 years ago, you needed to fucking cut film rolls and stitch them together to edit a video. Nowadays, you pull that shit into CapCut, you click one button, boom, you have automatic transitions. We should ban video editing programs! No! Although it's now much easier to create shitty videos, but people who are good at video editing have it much easier to create insane videos that otherwise would have never been possible. And that's the same shit with AI. A lot of AI content is garbage, I agree, but people who are artistic can use it to make insane content that otherwise would have been impossible to make. Like even in my video right now, I used AI to help me create scenes. Like for example, this scene where I'm a cowboy. This cow isn't real. This boy isn't real. I mean it is, it's me. But I basically screenshotted a still image from a video, threw it into ChatGPT and told it to create a cowboy scene. And it just immediately delivers a perfectly matched image. Keeping the camera perspective in mind, the colors, the lighting, the focal length of the lens, everything is just perfect. And all I have to do now is do some basic masking, rotoscoping, tracking work and shit like that. And I know there's gonna be some people who are gonna be butthurt as fuck that I did this scene in AI. But the thing is, if I did this shit by myself, I would have literally just went to Google, type in cowboy on horse, literally just take the first fucking image I see, and obviously pay for the stock image like every other YouTuber, shittily Photoshop my head onto his face and then call it a day. You know what I mean? Like, me doing it with AI has more of an artistic value, more work and effort put into it than me just doing it by myself. And this is why I think AI is the best invention for art, because it can do things that you hate doing, so you can focus on the things you actually enjoy. Alright, I really hope that I could change some of you people's minds on AI. I really think it's an amazing technology with so many benefits. It pains me in my heart when I see people shitting on it, because brother, AI has completely changed my workflow. This technology is making editing so much more fun to me, because I can actually do stuff that would have taken me fucking 6-7 hours before that. The AI phobia needs to stop. Please!